Hello, folks. It's Sean here, and we are live. And I have a very, very special guest today, the incredible Tiny Deane, who is probably just a little bit tinier than me, I reckon. Tiny, what do you reckon?
Could be.
Cow pie. Right. I need to get in touch with Tiny today because I woke up this morning and I read this on News Hub, and I was like, this guy is a legend. So here's what it said in on newshub.co.nz. To keep the homeless and vulnerable safe during the lockdown, Tiny Deane has just put 200 of them up in some of the flashiest rooms they've ever stayed in. But the ex-trucker with a heart of gold has asked for something big in return: cold turkey and a serious commitment to change. Mate, you're a legend. You're an absolute legend. It's fantastic.
We can wait and see if it works, but they're probably 80% of them are doing really, really well. And yeah.
Tell me about your charity, Tiny, if that's okay, if you've got time. Tell me how it all started. I read that today and I just thought, what a great New Zealander. Seriously, you're a great man.
Yeah.
When did it all start, Tiny?
Yeah, it started, we've been doing it for about 2.5 years now. I can't drive trucks anymore, so the wife just said to me we should help the homeless. And then one thing led to another. We had to sell our house, sacrifice a few other things. We had to mortgage our other big home to start up down Taupo. And then we just grew bigger and bigger and bigger. And with the government's commitment behind us, they've helped us go a long way as well. So, and we were all in communal living when this happened, and the government said, look, we can't have you in communal living with your night shelter, with your woman's shelter. You're going to have to go into motels. So they left that to me to find. And so I found the motels, organised it. They're paying for it all, obviously, because it's moonbeams.
Yeah.
And along with TPK is helping us feed them all. Everything's going along. We've put a lot of work into our people that we're looking after. It's been hard work the first 5 days, real hard work.
So what have you done over the last 5 days? Tell me some of the stuff that you've had to do. So I'm with Tiny Deane, who is getting 200 homeless people into some flash accommodation in Rotorua, right?
Yep, Rotorua and Taupo.
Yeah, and Taupo, yeah.
Yes, so we've got 5 motels in total. It's the first 5 days was very, very hard. Just keeping them in their own bubbles, getting them to understand COVID-19, the rules, the regulations, no going into other people's rooms, no sharing cigarettes, no picking up butts. Where that, to them, they've had 20 years of doing this, some of them. We've got some of the longest standing rough sleepers in Rotorua.
Yes.
With us, we have about 60 of them here. And the other combination is made up of our mums and children on one side. So, but they've been, now it's like we've got through to them, and they finally have gone through that withdrawal stage, and they're looking great, looking really, really great.
So, Tiny, you have said we will take you in, we'll put you into accommodation, but you've got to get clean. Is that what you've said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, these are the rules. These are, and it's been challenging for a lot of them. I mean, really, really challenging, and lots of swear words. Them swearing at me and me swearing back at them.
I can't believe that, Tiny. I can't believe you do that.
Just giving my point of view across. Letting them know that we're here for them. We're here for you, for the betterment of you. It's all about you guys here and trying to get you clean. And now we're going to the stages now that we're talking, housing them once we're through this epidemic. Once we, a year down the track, I'm saying to them, all you guys, I want you into rehab. If we have, if we can get you into rehab, 85, 90% of them saying, yeah, let's do this now, because they've come out of, and these guys, I have never seen them so good.
Really?
Like, yeah, their faces aren't red with a purple nose.
Yeah.
They look so healthy. They're eating, they're shaving. We're giving them new clothing. They just look totally different. Um, you
Can I
know,
ask you? Can I ask you something, sir? And that is, what percentage of people do you think that are homeless? Because I don't know. You'd know more about this than me. Actually, want to be homeless? Like, is there any pushback when you say, "Come on, I can help you out here. We can get you a warm place to stay. We can get you clean." Like, is there much pushback? Are some people just like, "Hey, I just don't
none,
want to do it"? No,
none,
really.
none here. But some of them said, "Oh, on the 25th of March, when we had to go into the motels, I didn't get one pushback because I just made the ruling, and I said to all our rough sleepers, we're all jumping on these vans, and we were going down as a team. We're going to stay as a team. These are the rules. Like it or not, you were coming." And I didn't have one pushback. Not one of them pushed back.
Mate, I've got goosebumps on my face. You're
You
a
know, so
great man. You're changing lives, aren't you?
oh, massively. But we started in September 2017,
Yes.
and and from there we've changed a lot of people's lives. And we've heard comments from other people on the Facebook and stuff, and the story saying, they're just going to change back, to going back to their good old once this is all over. And I just made a comment back to one particular person. I said, "Look, I'm hearing you, but I'm never going to stop trying,
Mm.
because we're here for the betterment of the people. And if that means I've still got to keep trying when we're out of this." But I feel that on the flip-flop side of this, and we come out, say, in a year's time, and we've put all the work into these people, I feel a real connection with them now in the work that we've done, and the respect we're actually getting from them now. Um, even we've had people come down there that want to rough us up because the drugs aren't
Really?
getting them. Yep,
Because what?
yep,
Sorry.
yep.
Because why?
I just like the odd gang or something like come down, and because we're not letting the drugs in here and stuff like that, we're
Right.
stopping them at the
Okay.
door. And
Yeah.
we've actually got the back of the people now that are
Yeah.
staying with us saying, "Nah, that's it, nah." And that's pretty touching. That's pretty awesome. And then a few of them saying, "Oh, if anything happens, we've got your back, Tiny." Even though we've got
I
our
bet.
security, and for me, is if that's not an achievement just by itself, I don't know what is.
What motivated you to do this, Tiny?
That's a very, very long story, but to
Oh,
cut
we've
it
got
short,
time. We've got time. We're in
yep,
lockdown.
yep, okay, I'll tell you what. What drove me was the first week that we started at the women's shelter. We got called up by Rotorua Hospital. We had to go in. It was a gang pad, and I pulled out this lady, two kids. I pulled out another lady with three kids. We jumped in my car. Anyway, the one that I'd been rung up about thanked me for saving her life. She continued to tell me that she'd been raped 3 times in a motel, and that her 10-year-old daughter in the back seat was also raped 3 times by the same three different men, and her 8-year-old son sat there and watched it all. We went back down there. The crisis team come down. We sorted her out. It took us 10 months, cutting out all everything. It took us 10 months to get her around. We got her another two kids back from Oranga Tamariki. We put her into a house after we'd fixed all her addictions, all her problems, and everything. And now she's self-sustaining still to this date. That's what drives me, because at that particular stage, that night went to my office, and I didn't know how I was going to cope, because I'm an ex-truck driver, only been in the game for a week, and this is the first thing that I had to deal with. So I either had to man up and be a real, how would you put it, a real survivor, and
Leader.
really, yeah, well, yeah, and so that's what drives me. You know, the people that we help. We've done a few of those now, and just in general, we house a lot of people that need to be housed, women and children mainly. And we know we're getting better at our job because we're getting more people giving us houses to house people. But we do so much in Rotorua and Taupō, like with lawns, wood chopping. It's a free service. Everything is a free service that we give. We've got a laundromat which we have. We got that organised so that the people in need can come in and do their laundry for free, wash and dry. We set up a gym that was right next to it. We got that as well, which we're leasing both of them with 3 showers. And I only did that because of the wheelchair access. There's 3 wheelchair people that are with us, but they couldn't shower anywhere. So I leased this place solely because of them. And then I turned the rest of the gym into a koha shed for clothing. But now with people like the Warehouse that are backing us, Kiwi, Mana, a few other big names. So we've got more brand new clothes than second hand. So we've got a neat little project happening and everything. So people thought, a lot of my mates thought I was mad doing that because that's costing us money that we really don't have. But I said to them, you know, I said, it's just something that if you keep giving, you're always going to get back more.
Absolutely. Hey, Tiny, how do people help you? Like, can we donate money, or what can we do to help you out? Where do we go? What do we do?
Come to Rotorua.
Is there anywhere that we can donate money to help you out?
We do have a Give a Little page.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what that is.
Hey, I will find out what that Give a Little page is tomorrow, and we'll post it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's Visions of a Helping Hand Charitable Trust, Rotorua.
Hey, mate, can I say something to you, Tiny?
Yeah.
I've worked with a lot of leaders in my life, and they all come in different shapes and colours, and some of them wear really flash suits and drive really flash cars. I'll tell you this, my friend, you're one of the best leaders I've ever met in my life. You're an incredible man. You really are. You are, sir.
It's not just me, you know, it's my wife, but how we lead our team as well. We've got such a good team, man. It's
really?
Yep, they're all working right through the COVID. We're a 24/7 service, and we haven't stopped through. You know, a lot of our hours have gotten bigger and bigger, and because we've really had to step it up. And but they've all, you know, they've always been there, and they always will be. They said, you know, we've had our team meetings, and it's very humbling to work with such good people. You know, but it's funny, like I get all the limelight, because they see me as the boss.
No, you don't, because you're shouting out to your team. You're a natural leader, my friends. You really are. You're a great person. And on behalf of everybody, because I know a lot of people would have read that today, thank you so much. Thank you for being such a great person, such a great New Zealander. All right. I know you feel a bit humble and probably a bit overwhelmed with the praise, but man, you're a fantastic person, Tiny. I'm going to come to Rotorua and we'll have a coffee together.
Absolutely.
I'll share your coffee.
Yeah. and a cake, mate.
And a cake. We'll have some coffee. Much respect, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for your great work. All right.
Cheers. Thank you. Awesome, mate.